electricity is the flow of electric charges.
But to understand what that really means, we need to take a closer look at what electrical charges are.
This begins with a look at the atom, the building block of all matter. Atoms are extremely small and made up of 3 particles: protons, neutrons, and electrons.
Protons are positively charged particles.
Neutrons are neutrally charged particles. That means they have no charge. Electrons are negatively charged particles.
The protons and neutrons are grouped together in the nucleus. The electrons surround the nucleus and orbit around it just like the moon orbits the Earth.
Electrically charged particles, electrons and protons, exert a force onto each other called an electrostatic force. Unlike charges attract each other and like charges repel each other.
As the charged particles get closer, the electrostatic force between them gets stronger.
Each element has its own type of atom, and each atom has a set number of electrons, protons, and neutrons. Some atoms have loosely attached electrons.
Electrons can be made to move from one atom to another. When those electrons move between atoms, a current of electricity is created.
Materials that have very mobile electrons are called conductors. These are types of materials that are good for making electronic components and wires such as metals. Materials that have very low conductivity are called insulators. These are used to prevent the flow of electrons and include materials such as glass, rubber, plastic, and air.
Electricity can come in 2 different forms: static and current electricity.
Static electricity is when charges build up on the surface of an object. It is called static because the charges remain in one area instead of moving to another area. The charge is discharged when a path is found that equalizes the charges. For example, when you walk across the carpet, you pick up extra electrons from the carpet with each step. When you touch a positively charged doorknob, the electrons are discharged and you get zapped. Ouch!
With current electricity, the charges are constantly moving. For current electricity to occur, there must be a closed loop of conductive material called a circuit. If the loop is broken, the charge will not flow.
We are forming a circuit. See what happens when the circuit is broken?
Now we know how electrons flow, but how can we get them to flow?